Hi, Teresa. All right, I'm going to do your 15-minute psychic reading, and you have questions related to your career pathway. You've been asked to participate in a book project. You've done some podcast interviews, so you're wondering if this is a good direction for you to keep going this way. And then you also have this etheric healing business that you mostly never charge for, is what you say. And you want some insight on that. And so you're also exploring a possible move to either New Mexico or Mount Shasta, California. So I'm going to relax and then we'll see what Spirit says, okay? They're really quick to the punch on this. They're instantly interacting with me. There's a man standing here, and then he's got my crystal ball, and he's throwing it up in the air very quickly. He's really about quickness and activity. There's nothing, I don't feel derailed. I don't feel anything concerning about this, but he's really trying to get my attention here. He's really trying to be active in front of me and get me motivated to see what this is about. So I feel patient, though. I'm standing up slowly from a desk, even. He's a dark energy being. He's not like a bright white angel. But I'm not convinced that he's evil or anything. Not all dark energy beings are evil. But I'm trying to learn about him right now. My spirit guides ask me, what do you see in him? And I say, I see excitement in the unknown. And sometimes the unknown can be darker, because we don't know what's out there, you know what I mean? But there's something very exciting about it. What are you waiting for? Let's get moving. What are you waiting for? That's his style. It's like there's so much life to live. There's so much excitement to be had. And yet the other part of me is just so slow to act, so careful about my emotion, movements in life. They're really thinking things through. He's talking about you can't go wrong with any direction that you choose, is what he's saying. Follow your heart and let your heart lead you to where you will thrive. Your heart will always lead you to the right place. So let's see. I'm asking him, okay, well then let's just throw it out there. New Mexico or Mount Shasta? What is in New Mexico? What is in Mount Shasta? What do you have to share with me? He's bowing, he's sort of kneeling on one knee, and then he's holding my hand and then kissing my hand. And so it's like, what does that have to do with Mount Shasta or New Mexico? He wants to see me sailing and going places. He's talking about this. I hear, I don't know what this is, but it kind of reminds me of like a trolley car. But it's not. It's like a train, though, on a post. I don't know, a monorail, is that what you call those? That's what it looks like. And it's on a higher up piece, and it's up here, and it's not an old school train. It's a modern train. It's exciting. I feel like honestly, this feeling of going upward and being near old mountains. Being near something that has, there's something about the fresh air here that I really appreciate, that I really like, and it creates a very nice, refreshing feeling in my head. And that would be Mount Shasta. That feels really good to me, but I, as Abbey, would be more inclined to go in that direction than to go southerly. Something about the heat, as I've already lived northerly enough. I don't know that I would be able to tolerate the heat. So I'm trying to step out of my human mind in order to ask about New Mexico, just to make sure that it's not just me, or is that truly coming from spirit. See, I have to double check everything. They won't get off it. They won't stop. They're showing me clean water, clean drinking water. There's something about a drip of water that falls into this perfect pond, and I'm thirsty for this water. There's something about the air here that I really like. There's something about this even. Because you're close to all different, you're close to wherever you want to go. I mean, you can go to a desert, you could go to a mountain, you could go to the ocean. Like, you're not far from all kinds of different sceneries. They're really wanting you to feel how expanded you are. Feel how a part of everything you are. I mean, you're part of the mountains, you're part of the ocean, you're part of the desert, you're part of all these different scenes. It's not just about the physical location, it's about you too, being very dynamic and very part of a lot of different... You're a diverse soul, that's what this is. You're a diverse soul, you need a place that really shares diversity as well, to really captivate the imagination. But it takes you somewhere here for some reason. You're on a monorail or some sort of moving thing, but it keeps showing me trees moving up a mountain, like evergreen style ones. Something is just so refreshing about it. They won't get off of this. I'm trying to ask about your other questions. They keep emphasizing excitement, excitement, excitement. Everything, just really get into this. Really feel the burn of the awesomeness right now. Just really feel how wonderful it is to know that you can move somewhere and you have options and you can decide where you want to go next, and you can really feel drawn to a place, and then let the place be your creative, canvas where you can feel inspired to share even more through the experience of the space itself, inspiring you to share beyond it. There's something about that. Something about the inside of you also reflective of the outside of you, also inspiring what you are to do in your life. I do not feel anything, I don't know why, I do not feel anything saying no on moving forward with podcasts or the development of a book. In fact, that feels right to me, because you are creating things, you are sharing yourself, you are connecting with the outside world. This is all correct. So I'm trying to get a feel for, why would that not feel right for you? Why would you need a little bit more security in that? There must be a part of you that has a discomfort or something. So I'm trying to get into that vein of wisdom with you so I can help you. They're not letting me go there. They're not letting me see what is inside of you. They're saying, fill your plate, go to the buffet of life and start picking from it and doing more, and really start filling your life with more of these experiences that are taking you places. Go places. Do things. There's nothing but excitement and activity. This whole feeling is just, it will not get off it. It's like I'm a kid at the biggest playground I've ever seen my whole entire life. So motivating. I'm asking them for wisdom about, Kundalini awakening. You were talking about that in ascension symptoms. That must be the off feeling that you're getting here. That's what that is. They're telling me to be patient. I'm asking them it's hard to go from step one, go, places, do, to now back off and then let's see what we can learn about this. I'm trying to get you as much info as I can in 15 minutes here, so see. They're showing me a very long snake. And the snake, I get to see the tummy of it and then the side as well. And then I get to see its face, and then we are facing each other, looking at each other. And its tongue keeps darting out and sort of examining the air, or examining me. And there's something about this interaction. I feel safe. I feel happy to be looking into the eyes of this snake. It's green. Green reminds me of good health. I'm inspired to open its jaws and enter into the mouth of the snake to see what is in the darkness here. The snake is not attacking me. He's being open and gentle, allowing me to inspect without fear. It's very refreshing for me. I'm thankful that it is so welcoming and patient with me and letting me learn in slow steps. But I say, I don't know how to learn anything from inside of you. I feel like I learn far more from being outside of you than being inside. Snake asked me, well, what do you want to learn about me? Or are you trying to learn about you? Maybe we need to open your mouth and look inside. Like the doctor said, and now we see. And I say, okay, well, he's talking about me. And he's moving. And so now he's on like this side of me, and he's just up at the right height where I'm standing, and we're both at the same height, looking in the same directions together. Now we're not facing each other, we're looking in the same direction together, moving in the same direction together. Do you feel like you are walking alongside the wise snake? Or do you feel the snake is looking you in the eyes? It could be a little menacing, a little derailing. Do you trust the snake? This snake is very trustworthy. The snake even wants to show me other places. So when I feel like I'm moving, I feel comfortable moving in this direction, the snake actually moves in front of my feet and says, no, we need to go over here. And I say, but I was moving in this direction, and that felt good to me, so I don't want to alter my pathway right now. And the snake says, no, you can't, you need to go this way. And so now I cannot walk over the snake. I actually have to veer in the direction the snake takes me. And it can feel really uncomfortable for me. So instead of choosing to, they're talking about how human beings, we get going in a direction, but we're not, it's sort of the now thing, like when you're living in the now, you are able to accept change a lot easier. And so change might take you in a direction that that seems really surprising to you. But you have to embrace it and not feel uncomfortable about it. Actually, trust in trust the snake, or trust in the direction that you are being led from a higher calling. It is taking you right where you need to go. They're again talking about following your heart. So they're talking about my analysis of where the best location is for you. And they're saying if Abbey were to choose a place, she would follow her heart to somewhere where she can enjoy fresh air, the right temperature, old mountains and trees that have been there for a very long time. Ask yourself, what does your heart want? What landscape would help you thrive? And now find your way there. They're talking about following the heart. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I quite enjoyed the scenes from the train. So, the snake is, I'm choosing to follow the snake with confidence, and I'm not going to question the change in direction. I'm just going to let the snake go. Tell me where to go. The snake is very wise. Just because it's got a little tongue and it looks a little scary, it senses a lot more than we can understand. I feel like it knows where we're supposed to go. I trust the snake entirely. So you, in this case, are putting your heart into the hands of heaven and now letting heaven guide you. If you're going to walk a spiritual pathway, you have to learn how to let go of some of the human need to be in control and allow heaven to guide you more. It's hard. Spiritual pathways are hard because this world we live in doesn't align with the spiritual pathway. It aligns with date, time, a humanistic way of being, which I don't think it's humanistic. It's part of what we thought was the best choice for our society. And we let that then be our creation and our direction, and it sort of locks us in place. So it becomes comfortable to just sit still in a place, and that's all you ever know. But spiritual pathways can take you to the most random directions, and that's very against the way we've been raised out here. They're saying trust in these things. There's a reason that you're doing a podcast. There's a reason why you've been called to do this book. The body is going to feel one way, but spirit is actually giving you what you need to be doing. So this is a trusting thing. And it's right for you. I'm talking to them about this business. There's some part of your heart that feels kind of like, I don't know, are you kind of let down in life or something? Because there's so much here that should be a positive thumbs up, but something feels like it's not exactly what you want it to be yet. And I'm going to tell you, as a spiritual person, I relate to that, the donation or the giving, the giving aspects. Like, I want to help all human beings. I want to help all human beings no matter what I don't want to put a cost or a dollar on the work that I do. But the thing is I have to be able to afford the place that I live. I have to be able to buy groceries somehow. If I did everything for free, I would have no money, and now I can't do the work anymore. Now I have to go work a full-time job, and we can just put an X on Abbey doing anything spiritual to help anybody. I have to have money somehow. I have to have income. You also have to have income. So you have to ask yourself, what is the value of the gift that I'm giving? And then you have to accept that in this world we live in, what you give has to have a balance. You have to have the balance of give and receive. So you give your spiritual healing, you receive a dollar amount for it. And now there's balance. It's not, for us spiritual people, we don't relate to that being balanced. We never related to money in the first place. We just want to live in a world where everybody loves each other and there is no money. Therefore, nobody can be poor, nobody can be rich. We can just be balanced and equals, because that's what we are in the first place, But the truth is, we still live in a society where money is there, and you need to realize that you are worthy and deserving of income for the work that you're sharing. You are helping people, and they should be thankful and then return a gift of money to help you in your life. So that's important. It's important, and to do not feel guilty about knowing that you deserve to receive for what you share too. We can't help it. This is the world that we live in. We then accept it and then try to balance with it as best we can. So that's all that I can share for you in this reading. So, all right, Teresa, I'm wishing you the best on your journey. It sounds exciting to me. So get jolly, get happy, get excited about it, okay? Get motivated, because Spirit really is handing you a lot of stuff and they're showing you the pathway, so allow yourself to trust in it. So the human body might not always feel like it is ready or it knows whether it wants to do this or that or the other thing, but it's already been laid out on the table for you. You have options out here, and you have places that you can go, and you can really find direction and motivation and excitement through everything the spirit realm is giving you. So get involved in it. All right, so that's all I have to share for this reading. And for those of you watching, if you'd like to get a psychic reading with me, you may do so by visiting my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching.